Let's start this series of tutorial by downloading the new blog's HTML and CSS template that I created. You can download it here and unzip it on your preferred location. In my end, I'm going to unzip it on my desktop. I am using an offline web server called XAMPP from Apache, which includes PHP, MySQL, and Perl on its package. But feel free to use any open source web server you want, such as WAMP and LAMP. I will not discuss on this tutorial how you can install an offline web server as well as how to install WordPress. However, there are plenty of tutorials on the web that you can check out to gain knowledge about this. My WordPress was already installed as well as the database setup on it on the LocalHost folder, which is inside the XAMPP folder. So the first thing we need to do is to create a new folder on the themes folder inside the WP consent directory. I will create a new folder now and name it new blog, which is the themes name of our WordPress blog theme. Next, inside this folder, let's copy the necessary files that we need from the NeoBlog's HTML and CSS template that I created. So I will copy 4 folders. In particular, that will be the CSS folder, the fonts folder, the images folder, and finally the JS folder. Next, let's identify the template that we need to build our WordPress blog theme. So basically, we have 15 template files that we need to create on this folder. So that will be the header.php, footer.php, index.php, functions.php, single.php, page.php, pageabout.php, pagecontact.php, contentsearch.php, search.php, searchform.php, comments.php, sidebar.php, 404.php, and the style.css. Each of these templates has roles to do on our WordPress blog theme, and we will identify what's their use as we create them. But you have an overview here on what's each template is all about. For now, let's all create this blank WordPress files on the NeoBlog's themes folder. I will use Sublime Text on this screencast, but feel free to use any editor that you want, such as Notepad++ and NetBeans. So let's start with header.php, and then the footer.php, and then the index.php, then functions.php, then single.php, and then page.php, page about.php, so that will be page dash about.php, and then page contact.php, page dash contact.php. So what's next? And the next one is content search.php, so that will be content dash search.php, then search dash php, then search form.php, search form with no space .php, then the comments.php, and then the sidebar.php, and then 404.php, and then the style.css, style.css. Okay, so now that we've created this entire blank WordPress template files, we can now start converting our new blog HTML and CSS template into a fully functional WordPress blog theme. In the next lesson, we will work on style.css file as well as creating screenshot to make our WordPress theme identifiable upon installation.